Good morning, guys. I am back in the comfort of my own home, in the comfort of my own bed, with the comfort of my three dogs and Richard. And I'm feeling good this morning. I had a great night's sleep. We got home safe. We did run into one more bout of rain, and I was driving, and I was whoa, like, whoa. But we made it safely. I don't know what Amber's doing right now. Don't ask. Today is setting up to be such a busy day. I have so much to do before I leave for Paris on Tuesday, so kind of freaking out. My plan is to shoot both the Keto Crate unboxing and the Smash the Crate today. So it's gonna be a lot. Good morning, Teal. Happy Sunday. I was thinking about you as we were driving through Chattanooga, and I was just like, I still don't think this is close to where she lives. But we were going through Tennessee, and it made me think about you. Good morning, Pamela. Hello, TC. I am back. I am home. I am already overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I have to do both today and tomorrow. Good morning, Brandy. Good morning, Lisa. Glad to see you here today. So I am just, I should write a list. That's really what I should do. Melanie says, good morning, Autumn. Welcome back. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back, if only for a couple of days before I leave again. I'm moderately wigging out there. Good morning, Lynette. I smashed that like button. Thank you so much. Joyce says, good morning. So happy to see you made it home safe. Thank you. I am glad that we're home too. Yeah. Oh, the Autumn Heather says home already. Yes. If you did not see from my live yesterday afternoon, me and my sister left the conference early, not because there was it was bad or anything was wrong with it. On the contrary, we were so full of ideas and inspiration that we were just we don't even really need to stay for the end, because we got the information that we need. And we looked and saw that the afternoon speakers didn't necessarily really pertain to our industry, our business. So we were we can go ahead and call it. But me and Amber said, if we flew down there, we would have definitely stayed the whole time. The issue was just having to spend that 6 to 7 hours on the road. We didn't want to use up 6 or 7 hours of the Sunday today. We wanted to have all day. So we decided to come home yesterday. I am so glad we did. It was definitely the best choice, because I have so much to do today. Good morning, Brooke. Good morning, Keto Heather. Good morning, Jasara. Hi, Dama. Hello, Super Sailor. Good morning, Dre. Yes, I am back in Louisville, feeling good, feeling overwhelmed just about all this. Well, in two ways: all the stuff that I learned and all the ideas that I have, swimming around my head, and then overwhelmed with all the stuff I need to do to prepare to leave for Paris. So it's just a lot going on today, but I'm compartmentalizing. I am only doing, I'm only cleaning up as much as I need to in order to have a usable working space. Because right now, you guys, my desk is disgusting. It's just, there's not even literally on my desk, there is not a 3-inch by 3-inch square of space that doesn't have something on it. I need to clear off some surfaces today. That's the same thing with the table over there. That's where I shoot my Keto Crate unboxing. I can't set a box over there. I can't set nothing over there. So I need to fix all of that before I can actually shoot and stuff like that. Good morning. Yes. So I am going to Paris in a couple of days, and I'm excited. But I'm trying not to be wary of it's basically 2 weeks that I'm not working. And it's just coming back from this conference and having so many ideas and so many things that I want to do, to then immediately get halted for 2 weeks is but I'm going to be able to use my computer while I'm over there, flesh out some ideas, do some things like that. So that will be fun, but it's just I have a lot of stuff to get done before then. What was I going to say? Yesterday was a fasting day. I fasted. I did very, very well, actually. I found my pen. I'm very excited. I lost my pen in the rental car yesterday. And I'm glad that I actually finally found it, because I just got this for Christmas from Jen. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm writing down my weight to let you guys know where I was. Okay, so let me do the math because you guys know that I struggle with doing math like on the fly. So I'm using my Excel spreadsheet to do the math so that I don't have to look like an imbecile in front of you guys. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and say that once I get back to the screen. Okay, guys. So yesterday was a fasting day. No, yes, yesterday was a fasting day, but the day before that was an eating day. And I had, a bunch of snacks at the conference, and then I had Zen Burger at the conference. It's like a burger joint. So I definitely went over calories. I stayed keto though. That's all that matters. And then, so my weight yesterday was 189.8. And then I fasted all day yesterday. I did great. On at the morning of the conference, on the road trip. It's so funny. It was so funny watching my sister be like, I have to get something to eat. I have to eat. I have to eat. And I'm just like, but do you though? Like you see me sit over here and not eat for days at a time. And you're just like, and she was just like, I have to eat every 3 hours. And I was like, okay, that's a limiting belief, but okay. So I didn't eat no matter what she was eating when we were on the road. We stopped at a gas station. I got some diet soda. It was delicious. I weighed myself today. I am 185.4. That's a loss of 4.4 pounds. Like overnight, that might be the lowest weight that I've gotten to since the Christmas season. Like that is, I was shocked. I was like, I didn't even do nothing yesterday. I just didn't eat. Um, Lisa says, just make sure you're present while in Paris. You don't want to miss a moment of that experience worrying about work. You right, girl. You right. Phyllis says, good morning, Autumn. What happened to Be More last night? Still a great season. I'm about to get to that. Like, girl, I'm so sad. Good morning, Joe Ray. And the Autumn Heather says that standard American diet is why she needed to eat. I know, right? Slaves to the food. Not me, not I. I don't know the best way to say that, but like, I got to 185.4 and I was like, wow, that is amazing. I didn't even expect that. Today is an eating day, so I've already had some snacks and I don't know what I'm going to eat. Like, I wasn't planning on being home today. I was planning on being on the road for a majority of the day. So I think I'm going to have just like a bunless burger. That's really all the food that I have in the house is like a frozen burger patty. Because if you remember, I'm going to Paris on Tuesday. So I'm not buying no groceries. I don't need no food. So I'm just going to eat what I already have in the house, which is bunless burger. I'm definitely going to post again because not only am I shooting the Keto Crate unboxing video today, I'm also shooting Smash the Crate with my mom later tonight. So like, I'm gonna unbox the Keto Crate early this afternoon, and then we're gonna try everything in it later tonight. That's gonna be later than I normally eat, etc. I don't care. I'm just working. The eating days aren't so much focused on like tracking or counting calories. They're just focused on staying keto. And then as long as I fit in my fasting days, that's all I'm concerned with right now. I'm not really going to be focused on like meal planning and meal prep until I get back, toward the beginning of February. And I am very, very excited about that. Yes. So let's talk about Baltimore. Like, let's not talk about Baltimore because I really only watched it till halftime. Like, I can't watch. I don't stay up late. So them late games, I can't watch the whole thing. But like, just early, I saw that like, the defense wasn't stopping Tennessee, and then we just kept making offensive mistakes, and I'm just like, y'all gotta catch these balls, you gotta make better throws. Like, I wasn't surprised. This morning I woke up, I asked Richard, I was like, did they win or did they lose? And he was like, yeah, they lost. Tennessee never let up, and it'd be like that sometimes, but at least the Patriots are out as well. So honestly, sorry to sound like a hater, but if we can't go, I'm just glad they can't go. I'm glad it'll be like someone that's not one of the regular people who always get in the freaking Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl, like Tennessee Titans in the Super Bowl? What? So that's exciting. Today, I think, according to Richard, I don't know, he said it's Russell versus Aaron Rodgers, and I'm just like, oh, I love the Seahawks mainly because of Russell Wilson and the color of their uniforms. I love that electric green. But I'm a pack head. I'm a cheese head. I would say go pack. Like, so I don't know. I really one of them is going to win, and that makes me happy. Although one of them is going to lose. And then we have what, Deshaun and the Texans versus Mahomes. Like, I don't really care. I just want one of them. Yeah, I don't really care who wins out of that anyway. So today's a good day for football, but I'm so busy. I also have to go to the shop and do payroll. And Courtney, my business partner, called today and said that, like, for some reason the power is out on like one half of the shop. Like, so I got to contact, the electric company. So just a lot of business owner stuff. I'm not getting overwhelmed. I'm just, back to the daily grind. That's what it is. Hello, everyone. Good morning, Groovy. I'm going to have to try the ADF because no loss this week. I mean, it definitely works for me. But let's see. All I want is someone who hasn't been to the dance to get there. That's exactly how I feel. Like, I would have loved for Lamar and the Ravens because, it's been a while. It's been a tough road for them. And they were explosive this year. But if it's like two people that are just like fighting their asses off, excuse my French, then like I would love to see that too. Just not the freaking Patriots who just trip their way to the top is what I feel. I won't talk about them anymore. I'm not going to talk about who I don't like. I'm going to talk about who I do like, which now is just anybody. That's also, I'm kind of okay with them being out of the dance too, the Ravens, because it's just like now I'm just like, oh, I just want to see who wins at this point. Like, yeah, when your team is gone, you're watching it for the sport at that point, and I'm okay with that because like that way not so many emotions are tied up in it. Lainey says, good morning. Hitting the gym to work with my new Keto is dope shirt. I am so excited. Always take pictures and tag me on Instagram if you can. I am making some shirts today. I am like working on a new method of printing them. Like, I had so many shirt ideas, like when we were at the conference. Like, that's just another thing. I have so many ideas in my head, and I'm just wondering, like, when am I going to have the time to work on them all? So that's what's going through my mind. Phyllis says I have to skip work about 30 minutes early to catch the Packers. I didn't say nothing. I will go back and bleep out your name to protect your identity. I mean, I'm not mad. You got hashtag priorities. Good morning. Good morning, Debbie. So that's what's going on. I have a lot of work. I am, committed to staying keto, which is good. Like, I'm really happy because staying keto didn't seem like a chore. Normally, like when I'm in my everyday life, being keto, like it's the only way. It makes sense. But whenever I'm out of my routine, if I'm traveling, if I'm like at a hotel or somewhere where I don't have access to make my own food, it's like sometimes it's a chore to have to like figure out what I'm going to eat and, what the restaurants offer. But this time I was just like, hey, I'll just take a bunless burger. And does this have sugar? No. Like, I put in the effort to ensure that everything was the way that I wanted it. And I didn't feel deprived along the way. So that was really big for me. I'm really excited. I'm also excited about that Garrett's popcorn that I showed y'all on the live yesterday. Tuesday will be a Red Star day. Like, I will be off keto because it will be my travel day to Paris. And I was telling my best friend, Ashley, like, I love international plane trip food. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's like, it's always a little step up from just the little peanuts or cookies or snacks. It's like a whole like little meal, and they always have some sort of cheese component. Like, I love international plane trip meals. So I was like, I'm eating that. I don't care what it is. So we're also flying out from Indianapolis because there's a direct flight from Indianapolis to Paris. And so that's about an hour trip. So I was like, that popcorn is going to be my road trip popcorn. Don't you know, I bought that Garrett's popcorn home and I set it down in the kitchen. And then I went to go drop my bags in the bedroom. When I came back to the kitchen, Richard like literally had his hands in the popcorn and was like mid-bite. When I tell you I snatched that popcorn from him so quickly, like it was a reflex. I didn't even mean to. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, this is my popcorn. I was like, we are not married yet. We do not split everything 50-50. This is my popcorn. And I rolled the bag back down and I put it in the cabinet. I said, I'm riding to Indianapolis with Ashley. I'm not even letting her have any popcorn. I'm going to be sitting there in the passenger side eating my popcorn, being like, how you doing, girl? You good over there? Okay. Like, you cannot have any. Garrett's popcorn is not a joke, okay? It is like one of my favorite things. He done had his mitts in my popcorn that I paid for. You better get out of here with that. Debbie says, what is the plan? What is the plan in Paris? So the plan is to probably the first couple days and the last couple days, I won't be keto. I'll just be enjoying the local food fare. In the middle of that, so like in like the middle 5 to 6 days, I want to like eat keto half of those and fast half of those. So I want to, maybe eat, Parisian food, have some charcuterie, but like not necessarily eat the carbs because I'm going to be eating them in the beginning and the end. But then there's going to be some days where it's like, okay, I can choose to avoid. We're going to the same shop. I had croissants yesterday. I don't need croissants today. I can get something that is keto. So my plan is to balance out my non-keto days, my keto days, and I want to fast a couple days while we're there as well. Just to see if I can do it. Even if it's one day, that is my goal, is to fast one day while we were there, just to show myself I can do it. And, it always is a good reset. You guys see, when I fast, I drop the water weight and the bloat very quickly. So it's like, even if I fast in the very middle, if I spend the first couple days, loading up on all the snacks and I get bloaty, if I just fast one day in the middle there, it'll kind of reset me back down so that I can finish, and not just keep going up. And then once I get back home, I won't have any problem fasting at all. And I'll be hitting the ground in February, not going on no trips, not doing nothing crazy. So I'm very, very excited about that. Let's see. Yes. The Adam Heather says pictures of cheese, all the cheese. I know, right? I am so excited about the fromage. So yeah, no, my popcorn. Like, I'm selfish when it like, the thing is, you guys, I don't know if it's like a food addict thing or just someone who's used to eating a particular diet, but like when me and Richard go to the grocery store together, we get two separate orders. Like, I pick and pay for my groceries. He picks and pays for his groceries, even though we put them all in the same cart. We tell the lady like, oh, you can bag it together after it's two separate transactions, but like, we pay separately for our food. And anytime I eat something or want to eat something that I didn't pay for, I ask like, hey, Richard, can I have some of this cheese? And he'll be like, yes, of course. And I'm just like, okay, but like, you can't have none of my cheese. Like, that's what I want you to know. So it's like, I'm very particular about things that I buy are mine, and then you could have some, things that you buy are yours, and then I will ask. So I was like, we ain't this sharing household. I bought it for the house. That's not how this works, okay? Especially Garrett's popcorn. That's pretty funny. Sometimes I do buy things, like heavy cream, sour cream. Boy, that man loves some sour cream. So I'll buy sour cream knowing that like it's going to go quickly, but it's just like everything else. No. So that Garrett's popcorn was absolutely not. Lainey says fast on travel days for sure. Well, that's the difference. Like, I like the travel food though. So I like the food that you only get to eat on a plane. So, I don't know. It's so weird. So, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing. Jerry says, I get it. I'm stingy with the food that I love. I had it so my husband and kids don't eat it all. Yeah. I mean, pretty much. Yes. Oh, the Adam Heather. Oui, la fromage. Ooh. Oh, girl, you don't put some letters. I don't know how V and R go together. Like, I can't. I'm just going to say c'est la vie. I'm going to skip that other word. Yeah, Jory says I do that with my husband too. Yeah, I plan this food. Don't mess with my plan. Exactly, Joe Ray. I measured out 60 grams of sour cream. I can't have you just be plopping the sour cream by the spoonful thinking it's not going to mess me up. Okay. So that's how it is. But otherwise it's great, but moral of the story, don't touch my popcorn. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, Sarah says it's kind of like a roommate thing. It is. We are roommates essentially when it comes to food. Like, don't touch my stuff. We got these shelves are yours on the refrigerator. These shelves are mine. these cabinets are yours and mine. I will say I love it though. He does do all the dishes no matter what. Like if I cook something, like he does the dishes and I'm just so grateful to him for that. But like he cooks every day and he be dirtying up the dishes. And I'm like, you better do these. That's why I only cook once a week. You guys know I hate doing dishes. I hate it. So that's why I don't cook. He cooks every night. He cooks these big masterpieces every night. And then like there's always a sink full of dishes. Not on my watch. So, I mean, he has to do the dishes as well, but as long as I'm not cooking and I'm not doing the dishes, I'm okay with that. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Eating my taco salad with all the sour cream. Exactly. Because it's a scarce commodity in this house. I don't know him for real. Good morning, Leah. Yes, exactly. Melanie says it all ends in March. Yeah, like we're gonna have to sign a prenup. Like we share everything. Asterisk, footnote, go down to the bottom, except food. Like we can't do that. We're still planning on getting married on March 9th. You guys, this won't mean anything to you, but when I tell you my jaw was on the ground, so I told you our ceremony in March is just going to be like really small, like maybe at a nice restaurant, things like that, because we want to get married soon, but like we don't want all the logistics and the costs that go along with having a big party. So like we are really like trying to keep it under 50 people and we're just like, God, there's so many people that we can't invite, and like there's so like there's so many people that like we're going to have to save to the big party. So it's like, okay, we really have to narrow it down to the 50 that we were going to invite. So then we get to Atlanta and we stay, me and my sister, we get to Atlanta this past weekend, and then we stay with my aunt and uncle because they live in Atlanta. So we were like, we're going to get there a day early, stay, spend the night at their house, and then we're going to go to our conference. So we get to Atlanta and my aunt opens the door and she's like, hey girl, congratulations. Cause she hasn't seen me since Christmas. Hey girl, congratulations. I was like, oh, thank you. She's like, and don't worry, we're going to be there in March. We already made plans. And I was just like, who told you about that? I was so mad because I didn't tell them. Don't get me wrong. I love my aunt and uncle, but like they're in Atlanta. Like I wasn't planning on making this anything that anybody needs to make a special trip for. So I was like, dang, now I got to use up two of my spots on them. But I was like, who even told y'all? Because I did not tell y'all. So I think it was my mom. But I was just like, thank you for inviting yourself to our wedding that I didn't necessarily invite you to. But I mean, it's okay. We can, that's just two seats. Okay, good. I got two seats I got to make room for. But like, she was just like, and don't worry, we're going to be there. And I was like, how did you even know about it? My family, I'm blaming my mama. She got a big mouth. So, but that just cracked me up. Like I was just like, oh, okay, I guess I got to tell mom to like be quiet. This is not the big wedding. This is not the one, like, we're keeping it local and immediate family. So yes. Yeah, having a food prenup. Exactly. A prenup. Like we can share everything except food. Phyllis says, I don't think that's changed. My wife and I have been together 20 years and we still have our own snacks and drinks. Okay. I love that. I love that idea. Absolutely. So, Lisa says, morning from sunny Guyana. Good morning. That is amazing. Oh yeah, and the Autumn Header says, folks, hit that like button. We're light today, rolling at 33, but we only have 10 thumbs up. Go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get to 15 for a hop off here, because I'm about to hop off here. Because like I said, we got a busy day worth of stuff to do. And Brooke says maybe they watched the video. No, they don't watch my lives. They don't watch the YouTubes. If you do, Aunt Sonia, I love you. Who told you about my wedding? So it's like, I don't know. I don't know who did that. Oh, we're up to 18 likes. I feel so good. The Autumn Heather says live stream the wedding. I know, right? I am thinking about something to do along those lines. I'm sure Amber will be wielding the camera and you'll miss everything because she'll be talking about herself the whole time. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and get off here because we got a lot of stuff to do. I have a lot of different things to do today. I have to clean. I have to make shirts. I have to make videos. I have to go to the shop. Just so many things to do. There's football to watch. Like, there's so many things to do. So I'm going to head out. Everyone have a great day. Have a great Sunday. I will be talking to you tomorrow at 9:30. Oh, it's back to being a work day, but I can do it. Tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.